What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Cameron Scott. I'm a sophomore, and my major is human development.
My name is Rachel Brown. I'm a junior, and my major is human development.
How did COVID affect your plans for the 2020 to 2021 school year?
It affected my plans a lot because I learned better a in school environment, so it made it a lot harder to be able to learn.
It didn't really affect my plans too much. I was already planning on coming to Pullman, um, and going through school. The only thing that changed obviously was it being online.
With school being online, has your living situation changed? Have you been living in Pullman this year? If not, then where?
It did not change because I signed my lease before we knew if school was even going to be online, and I couldn't get out of it.
My living situation didn't change. I was already planning on moving to Pullman, even when I found out that classes weren't going to be in person anymore. So that hasn't changed at all.
Have you traveled more or less than you usually do?
I would say less. I normally take at least a trip or 2 with family, and because of COVID and losing jobs, there needed to be more time to make money rather than taking trips.
I could say it kind of went both ways. Um, I was able to travel to my cabin and back home more, but I wasn't able to go on as many family trips as I usually do with my family.
What are some positive and negative impacts of moving to online schooling on your ability to learn?
The negative impact would be, I'd say more focus, like, there's so many distractions when you're in your own home and instead of a teaching environment. A positive, though, would be getting up to and just opening your laptop and you're in school automatically. There's no, like, have to figure out how I'm gonna get to school and, like, where my class is and all of that.
Negative impacts for me is that I hate online classes. I don't do very well in them, and I learn way better in person. A positive aspect would be that I feel like I have more free time in a way when I have online classes because I'm not on campus as much.
Has COVID made your college coursework more difficult than before? Why or why not?
I'd say more difficult because when I'm in person, I'm able to just ask a question right there, and online, like, even though I am technically able to, it's a lot different than just being able to, like, raise your hand, like, and they just see you, and you're if it's, like, on Zoom, there's sometimes where I'll raise my hand and the teacher never notices that it's raised.
It's definitely made it more difficult. I feel like professors almost made the curriculum harder or longer. Like compared to last year, I feel like I was able to balance my course load pretty well, but this this year I feel like I had a lot more on my plate, and figuring out how to balance all that was hard.
How has COVID impacted your daily routine regarding school?
Definitely less active because I just sit, there's no walking to and from class.
Well, it's definitely made me lay around a lot. So that would probably be the biggest impact on my daily routine since I'm not able to go to class and walk around campus and all that.
What do you miss most about school before COVID? What activities do you miss at school?
Something I would like to have enjoyed would be getting able to, like, enjoy silly week and, like, getting to meet new people, and you don't get to have that when you're online. You miss, like, sitting next to someone and, like, asking for help from a neighbor, or just getting to do, like, actual group activities where people there's no screens involved, so you're actually face to face with someone, where if online, you don't turn on your screen, and there's times where it's not monitored, so if a teacher isn't in your group, it's like everyone's silent.
I miss being able to go out and have fun and meet new people and be with my friends. I also just miss being able to walk around campus, like, and having the ability to do that and, like, seeing people I know and be like, "Hey, like, what's up?" So yeah.
Do you think there will be in-person classes next semester at WSU? Do you hope there is if you are taking classes next semester?
I'm hopeful that there will be, but since we just went into phase 2 after only being in phase 3 for less than a month, I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go. It seems like we take a step forward and then take 2 steps back.
I th I think there will be. I'm pretty positive there will be. Let's hope, but yeah, I would want in-person classes to, be brought back next year.
Has COVID changed your outlook on learning or college in general? If so, then how?
It's definitely affected it more. I've noticed a lot of people drop out because it's not in person and you're missing most of your experience going to college. It's really brought down my level of what college is, and I'm hoping that next year will really turn it around if we're in person.
If I knew how the how the year would be, like, with COVID going on, I might have taken a gap year just because with all the opportunities WSU offers, um, it made it hard to, take those opportunities, so it almost seemed like it was kind of a waste of money and all that.